Now Dowling fires, and a swing and a rip, left center field. This one's ticketed off the monster. Doyle scores from second, Lane on his way to second. The throw will go wide, an RBI double for Alex Lane, and a tie game. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high deep drive. That's wallop left field. Harrison Feinberg, bat flip hits, bombs away. A 3-run home run. On cue, he hits number 13 of the season, and Northeastern 4-0 the lead. Jordan King standing between Northeastern and a beanpot. The pitch is lined and caught at third base by Jack Doyle. For the 8th time in school history, the Northeastern Huskies are beanpot champions. How far will this 2025 squad go? The sky is the limit as the Huskies reign victorious again. A lot of balls. This pitch is hammered deep down the left field line. It scrapes the sky, and it is gonna fly! Off the foul pole, Maldonado, a home run, and a 10-2 Huskies lead. 1-1 pitch is ripped through the right side in the right field on cue. A base hit. Maldonado trots in home to score. An RBI single for the senior Jack Doyle here on senior day, and a 2-0 Northeastern lead. Cardenas sets and deals. Garrity on the run. Maldonado swings, launches, deep right field. He flips the bat. This one is gonna fly. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. 8-5 Northeastern. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. The Huskies break out the brooms, and Northeastern sweeps the 4-game series here in sunny San Diego. Well, it's cloudy skies for the Aztecs, but it's going to be a happy flight home for the Northeastern Huskies. 1-1 is hit in the air to right center field. Garrity into the gap. He's got a beat on it. He reaches up and makes the catch, and that is a senior day win for the Northeastern Huskies, and they just keep on keeping on. They've won 15 in a row. Top of the second inning here at Fenway. Scoreless in the Beanpot Chip. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Crimson. Gio Calasante, William Liebrook, Tyler Schulman. Anybody gets on, Liam Wilson will have a chance. It was a nice, quick, and easy 1-2-3 for Gitlin on 5 pitches. But Calasante, one of Harvard's most dangerous hitters, and he takes the first pitch on the inside corner, 0-1.
Yeah, you said it. Certainly the most dangerous power guy, leading Harvard with 6 home runs so far this season.
0-1 the count, lefty stretches, and a big swing and a miss changeup. So the count swings even further in the favor of Gitlin 0-2.
Real big swing. Calasante wanted that one.
Gitlin in his last 27 innings, a 1.33 ERA as he strikes out. Calasante swinging, elevated, and Calasante chases out number 1, the first strikeout of the day for Max Gitlin.
Yeah, 1-2-3 for Gitlin. Just completely dominated that at bat, went with that high pitch. Calasante was behind it, he was under it, it was just nowhere near that one.
So the DH, William Liebrook, comes up a .278 average, OPS at .714. First pitch, changeup just a bit downstairs, 1-0.
A bunch of changeups from Gitlin as well. Both pitchers heavily relying on that pitch.
Liebrook, right-handed hitter, takes a pitch a little bit down and away. Tried to dot a slider backdoor, but to no avail, so the count will go to 2-0.
Liebrook, a guy who hit .340 last year, at just .278 so far this season, but certainly a lot of average potential.
2-0 pitch is ripped to right field. Over goes Garrity towards the line. He will get there and make the catch, build the cap high for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, similarly looked dangerous as the Feinberg one in the bottom of the first, but just not quite enough leg.
As Tyler Schulman will go lefty to lefty, takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
That one from Liebrook, 105 exit velo. A little bit shorter, though, only went 322.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch, and it's tap foul. That'll just twirl off to the right over by Alex Lane. So a quick 0-2 count for Gitlin. And opponents hitting just .238 with 2 outs in the inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It swung on and hammered a ton to right field. This one is well gone. Wrapped it around the pesky pole, and a lefty-lefty home run for Tyler Schulman. 1-0 Harvard lead.
Yeah, no doubter there for Schulman. At least 5 or 6 rows back. He got all of that one. A couple of balls have been driven to right field early in this game. That one by far the hardest, by far the farthest, and using that part of the ballpark where you can hook it around the pole and get it into the seats. Early lead for Harvard.
Liam Wilson will take just a bit outside for a ball, 1-0. That was the fastball.
I don't think we're going to see Aroldis Chapman's 104 here tonight.
Lefty kicks and fires, and a fly ball to center field. Maldonado started back, now will come in a couple steps and reel it in for the final out of the inning. But the damage has been done. A solo home run for Tyler Schulman and a 1-0 Harvard lead as we head to the last of the second inning from Fenway Park. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Beanpot Championship. Back here at Fenway Park, a 1-0 Harvard lead after the Schulman solo home run. And Jack Goodman, 4-5-6 due up for Northeastern. Goodman, Doyle, Musakia. Anybody gets on, Alex Lane will have a chance. Goodman takes the first pitch, changeup on the inside corner. 0-1.
Goodman hitting .405 this year when leading off an inning for the Huskies.
He had a 2-homer game this past weekend at Monmouth. 4 for 14 in the series. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a little number right back to the mound. Dowling has it, spins and fires in time to retire Goodman. Another 1-3 put out to get us started here in the second.
Yeah, it felt like Goodman had a narrow chance at legging that one out just because of his speed, but nice play on the mound and pretty routine out. There's been pretty much entirely routine outs from the Huskies through the first 4 batters of this game.
Now at the plate, Jack Doyle takes a pitch a little bit outside for a ball, 1-0. Doyle at 280. OPS at 894. It's been a tale of 2 seasons for Jack. 1-0 pitch is hammered deep down the right field line towards the pesky pole, but it'll curl foul.
That one about 20 feet shorter than the home run that we just saw. It's just hooking too far to the right.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch to Doyle. And it's taken on the inside corner for a strike. So the count swings in the favor of Dowling, 1-2. Dowling struck out Garrity to start the last of the first inning and has Doyle here in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch, and it'll miss down and away. So count even at 2-2, and Jack 23 walks to 19 strikeouts.
And you said it about tale of 2 seasons. I mean, Doyle was hitting 174 through 15 games. Through the next 20 games, he's gotten that average up to 280. Just a really impressive second half here for him.
2-2 pitch will hit Doyle. So the first base runner to reach for Northeastern comes on a hit batsman.
And here we go. I mean, let's see how active Northeastern wants to be on these base paths. Doyle not the guy who steals the most bases for the Huskies, but does have 10 swipes this season, someone who can certainly steal a base.
Yeah, this is a Northeastern team that could steal 8 to 10 bases in any given game. Over the weekend, Maldonado notched the program record of 81 stolen bases as a junior, I might add. Carmelo Musakia at the plate with 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-0 Harvard lead. First pitch, Mello takes a little bit upstairs, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a nice take. I mean, that's right over the plate, just a little bit high.
8 doubles, 2 triples, 3 round trippers for Musakia. 1-0 pitch will have to wait. Toss over at first base. Doyle back diving head first.
And the Huskies faithful, letting Dowling hear it for that one.
Gotta say, it's a very good showing for Northeastern. The semester ended 2.5 weeks ago.
Absolutely.
1-0 pitch. Musakia takes right down the middle, so count even 1-1.
I think that may be the changeup.
Dowling has really struggled. Opponents hitting .453 with runners on. A look over at first. Now he fires. And a swing and a miss. Doyle will run. There will be no throw. And a stolen base, number 11 of the season for Jack.
Didn't look like Doyle got a great jump on that one, but no throw either way, and Doyle's in a scoring position.
Well, just like that, the tying run 180 feet away at second in Doyle. Carmelo has plated 20 runs this season. Here's the 1-2. To shortstop, Rickman to his right, shuffles a couple times, fires to first, just in time, and Musakia takes a tumble. He looks to be okay, but that was very interesting to see how Rickheim really took his time there at shortstop, had to fire a seed to first base, but it's 2 outs in the inning now, and Alex Lane coming up to the plate.
Whoa. As we watch the replay, that was really close, and you said it, Rickheim certainly took too much time, underestimated the speed of Musakia, and the Huskies dugout thought that was safe. Base coach thought it was safe. It was pretty darn close.
First pitch to Lane is a little bit inside. Well, Alex just hasn't really been himself this season. A .237 average, 3 home runs, but last year a program record 80 RBIs with 18 home runs to go with it. Swings at this pitch, fouls it straight under us. So count even at 1-1. 1-0 Harvard lead here in the last of the second inning, but the Huskies with the tying run on second base.
And Lane's still such a scary hitter to face. And obviously big guy, got that imposing frame, big swing. Even though he's struggling a little bit, still a scary guy with the runner in scoring position.
1-1 the count, a look over at second. Now Dowling fires, and a swing and a rip, left center field. This one's ticketed off the monster. Doyle scores from second, Lane on his way to second. The throw will go wide, an RBI double for Alex Lane, and a tie game, 1-1 here in the bottom of the second inning.
And that's what you love to see from Alex Lane. Line drive off the monster at the deep part of the monster near center field. Alex Lane just cranked that one, got a hold of it, meat of the bat on the ball. That's what he does best. 107.7 is the exit velo off the bat. That's the hardest hit ball today.
Matt Brinker at the dish now, a run home for Northeastern. First pitch a little bit inside.
It's actually also the farthest hit ball today. That one went 373 feet. The home run went just 365 from Schulman.
1-0 pitch is hooked foul into the Harvard dugout. They're housed at the third base side as the visiting team here at Fenway Park.
And now you got a guy up in Brinker who started off the season slow, dealt with an injury in his thumb, but he has really started to find his swing as well. Dangerous guy at the bottom of this Huskies lineup.
Yeah, and Brinker's really been catching fire as of late, 5 for 11 at Monmouth. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a foul off to the right, almost near us, but still not too close.
We just need about 20 more feet, then it's right at us.
We have been praying for a foul ball. Nice, beautiful open-air press box here in the Boston sky.
There have not been many, though, to this upper section here at Fenway with the metal bats these guys are playing with.
Dowling a look at Lane. Now the 1-2 to Brinker is ripped over to the right side above the Northeastern dugout. So we'll do it again. Now the pitch count at 27 for the southpaw on the hill for Harvard. Long pause, now the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Climbed the ladder with a fastball, and Brinker chases, but Northeastern knots it up at one. An RBI double, 107 miles an hour off the bat of Alex Lane, and a 1-1 tie as we head to the top of the third inning.